places to go. Gainesville does have some little places to go. Near Confederate Joe. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of the Georgia Bluegrass Ditty. We'll be dancing with them in this Northeast Georgia city. Happy again, the life's so much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go Gainesville, Gainesville be greater in Gainesville. No finer place for sure, Gainesville. Everything's waiting for you.
Good morning, Gainesville. I'm Catiel Felts, and we're broadcasting this morning from the Collegiate Grill right here in downtown Gainesville, in business since 1947, serving Gainesvillians like the two I'm sitting with this morning, Melvin Cooper and Frank Hooper. These two guys, of course, from the city of Gainesville. We're going to talk with them in just a few moments about what's going on in their departments. We also are going to be joined by Gainesville City Council member George Wangemann. Gwen Trimmer is here from the Hall County Humane Society. A brand new segment on our show called Fire Watch. A couple of gentlemen from the Gainesville Fire Department are going to share what's been going on in their department. And of course, we are going to meet the owner of the Collegiate Grill, two owners actually, Jeff and Donna Worley, and we're going to talk with them about starting up this business that actually has been with Jeff for many, many years. But joining me first is Gainesville City Council member George Wangemann. Good morning, Mr. Wangemann.
Good morning.
I see that you're already bellied up here this morning and ready to have Jeff serve you one of his finest burgers here at the Collegiate Grill.
Oh, yeah. It's an unusual experience to have a hamburger at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning.
It is, but we have several people who've come out for this just this morning.
Maybe we've started a new trend or something.
There you go. Well, we're going to talk about the Collegiate in just a moment. We've invited some people here this morning who have been coming here for many, many years. Certainly the Collegiate is one of the things that makes downtown Gainesville a very special place, isn't it?
It absolutely is. It's been open for a long time, and this is a fixture in the community, and hopefully one that many people will come to for many years to come.
When Jeff purchased the Collegiate, it was just in time for the construction to start right across the street in the Georgia Mountain Center, so he has absolutely the best view in town to see the improvements that are taking place in downtown. We always like to bring our viewers up to date each month on what's taking place over there, and,
right.
and how's the construction coming?
The construction is on target. It's going very nicely. And he does have a better view than most of us, and maybe he can talk more about it than I can.
Yeah, really. He can tell us if the workers are doing what they're supposed to do.
That's right. But they are being very diligent. The scheduled completion date is July 30th, and we're on target and hope to have that new deck completed by July 30th.
The demolition was very smooth.
Demolition has been completed. It was very smooth, and the concrete has been crushed. And then after that, they're working on the backfill operation right now, and that's about 50% complete. The footings are being poured. The rebar installation is taking place even as we speak, and the first concrete has been poured over there, so we are on our way, so to speak. And then the pieces for the new deck are being manufactured by a precast concrete company, and that is 30% complete. So we're really on our way, and truly we hope to be finished by July 30th.
So that's going to go up pretty quickly once they
That's right.
once they get to that point.
That's right.
You know, the construction, certainly it's always an inconvenience for people in traveling through downtown, but as soon as we all kind of got used to the fact that this little portion of the street was half closed, it became
Right.
easier, didn't it?
It did.
We talk about downtown Gainesville, and this is taking place in downtown. You've been working on a project that I understand is going to hopefully bring a lot of people downtown in just a few weeks. Tell us
That's
about
right.
that.
This is a canned food drive we're having for the community in order to stock the new Georgia Mountains Food Bank. This is a new food bank. It's an affiliate of the Atlanta Food Bank, and through the canned food drive we hope to jumpstart the Georgia Mountains Food Bank in providing food items to the various food pantries throughout the community and actually throughout the region.
And how are you all actually going to get this canned food?
We're going to pretty much target churches. We have approximately 200 churches in our community, and that is the Hall County community. And we're going to ask them to conduct a 4-week canned food drive, and after 4 weeks, we're going to collect all that they have put together and take it down to the Hollis Transport Warehouse, which is the new Georgia Mountains Food Bank. And in order to highlight that, we're bringing a very special person to Gainesville, Georgia. He actually lives in Arizona, and he's known as the Candy Bomber. And what he did, he conducted missions over Berlin right during and after World War II, and he dropped candy and food items to the starving children in Berlin.
So he's been feeding the hungry for many, many years.
For many years. He's 88 years old, and believe it or not, he still flies airplanes. So he's coming here.
Now, is he going to be flying and dropping candy?
A little bit of both, yes.
Okay,
Alan
okay.
Wayne is providing the airplane, and Alan's going to be the pilot.
Okay.
So this gentleman, Gail Halverson, will be the co-pilot. He'll be dropping candy in Gainesville on the square when we have children out there displaying their artwork with ink.
And this is the weekend of the Chicken Festival. Okay, okay.
So in a way, we'll be highlighting that as well.
Okay.
We'll be dropping candy in Flowery Branch and some of the other surrounding communities that also have a food drive to help stock the Georgia Mountains Food Bank.
Okay, great. Well, certainly we'll talk more about that as the time approaches, and
Right.
hopefully people will be cleaning out their pantries and purchasing new canned goods.
Absolutely.
Also, real quick here, you have another cleanup that is coming up. I know you spend
Yes.
your weekends cleaning up all over the community, but people
Yeah.
are coming to downtown Gainesville this time, aren't they?
Generally, we spend 1 to 2 weekends per month cleaning up some place in Hall County. This time we've targeted 2 areas, and it's going to take place on March 21st. One is here in Gainesville, and the other one is going to be in Flowery Branch. So we want to keep Gainesville clean and beautiful. That's our goal. And I think for the most part it looks good, although there are some problem areas, just like any community has.
Right.
And we're going to try to focus on those problem areas and thus inspire and help motivate people who live in those areas to keep their own areas clean.
And if someone wants to help participate in that, what should they do on the 21st?
They can either contact Keep Hall Beautiful, and their office is located in the Inc. Interactive Neighborhood for Kids building at the Featherbone Community.
Okay.
And or you can call me
Okay.
at 770-561-3060.
Okay. Usually you all start about 9 o'clock in the morning.
Start at 9 o'clock, go till about noon.
Okay. Well, Mr. Wangemann, certainly sounds like you've got a lot to keep you busy as
Lot
spring
going on.
approaches,
Yes.
and look forward to working with you.
Thank
and
you.
we're going to let you step on and sit in one of these comfortable booths here and
Oh,
just
that
have a
sounds
hamburger
good.
for breakfast. Okay.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Of course, Gainesville City Council member George Wangemann, always glad to talk to the City Council each month to find out what is going on in Gainesville. Joining me now.